everybody, I'm Kavett, and today I have a really fun take on a duct tape wallet for you. We're going to be making this 90s inspired envelope wallet. To make this, you'll need 2 rolls of duct tape. I chose a print and a solid, a craft knife, letter stickers, scissors, 2 small magnets, a ruler, and a crafting board. So our first step is to make 2 pieces of duct tape fabric that each measure 8 inches by 3.5 inches. Now take one of them and cut it down into a triangle shape like the flap of an envelope. Take your tape and cut a piece that is about 8 inches long. Use your craft knife and ruler to cut it in half vertically. And then use one of those pieces of tape to tape the flap to the back of our wallet. Now take your second color of duct tape and cut a strip that is also 8 inches long. Use your craft knife and your ruler to cut a strip out of that is about 1/4 inch wide. Now fold over the flap and then use that 1/4 inch wide piece of tape to cover this top seam. And now cut more 1/4 inch wide strips of tape and use them to outline the rest of the flap. So once you have that made, it's time to make the pockets. Now we're going to make these in our accent color, so make 4 pieces of duct tape fabric. Our first pocket will measure 8 inches by 3 inches. The next one should measure 8 inches by 2.5 inches. And then make 2 pieces of fabric that each measure 3 3/8 inch by 2 inches. And then to give each of these a finished look, cover the top edge with another 1/4 inch wide strip of duct tape. Okay, so now if we stack all of these layers on top of each other, you can see how they'll make the pockets for our wallet. Begin by cutting a piece of tape that is about 1/2 inch wide. And use this to attach these 2 smaller pockets right on the front. Now to attach all of the pockets to the wallet, cut another piece of tape that is 8 inches long. Now use your craft knife and your ruler to cut this piece of tape into thin strips, about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. Take your first thin strip and use that to attach the bottom edge of the pockets. And you can trim off any excess. Now cut down your remaining thin strips to be 4 inches tall and use those to attach the sides of the wallet. Now we're going to make our magnetic closure. Take one of your magnets and use a small piece of tape to attach it right onto the top flap. And then a little trick for getting the second magnet positioned exactly right is to take another small piece of tape and tape your magnet directly to it. Place it on that first magnet that you already taped down, and then close the wallet and press it down. And then when we open it up, you can see that the other magnet stays taped exactly where it needs to be for our magnetic closure to work. And now, to really bring home the 90s vibe, we're going to add an as if on the back of our wallet. To do this, you'll want some letter stickers, which we're going to use as a guide. So take your tape and cut a piece that's about 6 inches long. Now peel off your letter stickers and stick them directly to the tape. And now very, very carefully, use your craft knife to cut around each of those letters. Repeat that with the rest of your letters, and here I have one that I already finished. And we're done. Now we've made a 90s inspired envelope wallet, so I would love to know from you, what 90s phrase would you put on your wallet? Thank you guys so much for watching.